You're listening to the Faeries and Folklore podcast by Ronel. I'm dark fantasy author Ronel Janse van Vuuren. With nearly a decade of digging around in dusty folklore books, researching creatures of imagination that ignited my curiosity, I'm here to share the folklore in a nutshell and how I reimagined it for my writing in An Origin of the Fae. This is the Faeries and Folklore podcast. Hi, I'm your host Ronel Janse van Vuuren. You can just call me Ronel. In today's episode, we're continuing our exploration of the Faery. This episode is brought to you by my book, Once, Tales, Myths and Legends of Faery, available in ebook, paperback and audiobook. Go to ronelthemythmaker.com/my-books for more. We are continuing our exploration of water fae. Today's fairy, Grindylow. Folklore in a nutshell by Ronel. Grindylow or Grindylow is a swamp monster from English folklore. They are described as small humanoid beings with scaly green skin, sharp claws and teeth, and long, thin arms ending with long, thin fingers. With surprising strength, they pull unwary children into the swamps, ponds, and marshes they inhabit, far beneath the water and safety. Apparently, they gobble them up when no one's looking. They have been shadowy figures, akin to nursery boogeymen, to frighten children away from dangerous places where they can drown. A similar figure is Jenny Greenteeth from English folklore, Naki from Finnish mythology, and Berberocca from Philippine folklore. And now for my interpretation of the Fae, in An Origin of the Fae, Grindylow. The Grindylow is a flesh-eating fairy. They eat fish, but prefer human flesh, especially children. Though there are rumors that they can change their form to more easily lure their prey, it is actually a glamour cast through the water to lure children in closer, for them to seize them and pull them below the surface. They live in swamps, ponds and marshes, preferring to take cover beneath algae and other water plants to keep an eye on the land and potential prey. They are very humanoid in their physiology, but with light green or blue skin, depending on the natural color of water where they live, webbed hands and feet, and some even have a fin on their heads to make swimming easier. Their limbs are also longer and thinner than a human's, thus the folklore surrounding them. They also have sharp teeth, like a fish. As a little bonus, let's look at the translation of Grindylow into Afrikaans. Moerasmonster. This is of my own making. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Faeries and Folklore podcast and that you've learned something new about faery. Remember that you can get a transcript of this episode in the description. If you're new to the podcast, why not go and grab your free copy of Unseen, the second book in the fairy tale series, on my website, ronelthemythmaker.com. Loads of folklore, magic, and danger awaits. Take care.